Imagine if a single line on paper could change how your brain works. Neurographics looks like art, but it's actually a structured practice that blends psychology, neuroscience, and mindfulness. Today, I will introduce you to this method, what it is, how it works, the science behind it, and why it might work for you. Hello and welcome. I'm Tatiana Teppoeva, an official instructor of Neurographics and a coach with over 20 certificates and diplomas in neurographics, coaching, and personal transformation. I also hold a PhD and 2 master's degrees in economics and data science. But my true passion now lies in helping people unlock their inner potential, shift the emotional world, and create real change through the beautiful science and art of neurographics. So what is neurographics? Neurographics is a structured drawing method that helps people process challenges, reduce stress, and find new solutions by forming new neural pathways. Think of it as yoga for your brain. Each line stretches your thinking into a new pattern. Or think of it as a meditation with a pen, a visual way to calm the mind while staying fully engaged. Imagine being able to shift your emotions, release inner conflicts, and rewire your life simply by drawing lines on a piece of paper. Imagine stress melting away, old fears softening, new dreams growing stronger every time your pen moves. This isn't imagination, that's the magic and the neuroscience behind neurographics. In our minds, we all have neural pathways. It's invisible roads shaped by our past experiences, fears, successes, and beliefs. Some of those paths are beautiful, but some are broken, blocked, or lead us nowhere. Neurographics gives us the power to create new roads, new possibilities by using simple lines, shapes, colors, and the tools in our own hands. Now let's talk about core neurographics elements. There are 3 main elements we use in neurographics. First one is theme actualization. Each drawing starts with a theme. 1 or 2 words like trust, forgiveness, or boundaries. We write quick associations that anchor our brain to what matters most. Second one is the narrow line, a line that avoids repetition, flowing where our hand doesn't expect. This breaks old habits of third and neural pathways. And third element is rounding, softening sharp corners into curves. This reduces tension, creating harmony in the drawing and in our mind. Now, let's talk about session and how it works. Here is what happens in regular neurographic session. We set an intention, a goal, a problem, or a desire. We draw following an algorithm with 8 steps. And as we draw, we reflect, noticing visuals, thoughts, sensations, and emotions. If you draw with a professional like me, I will ask you specific questions to guide you to your solution more effectively. If you draw on your own, you can ask some questions yourself. Then our brain begins to create new neural pathways, weakening old patterns. And we end with new meaning, insights, and calm. Some people notice results after 1 drawing, while deeper changes may take several sessions. Each drawing helps move us from negative to neutral to positive state. Transformation is not instant, it's a journey. And each neurographics drawing moves us a little bit, or sometimes a lot, along that path. When someone is in a very negative state of mind, it may take longer for them to shift, since they usually pass through a neutral state before reaching a positive one. If they are already in neutral, moving toward a solution can feel faster. Still, this process is not the same for everyone. Some people have sudden breakthroughs even from a negative state, while others progress more slowly even if they start out positive. And that's the beauty of neurographics. It respects your natural pace while guiding you toward your own transformation. Let me mention about science behind neurographic. Neurographics rests on 5 science anchors. First one is neuroplasticity, when the brain rewires with practice. The second one is biofeedback, When our lines mirror our inner state, reshaping them shifts us. The third one is mindfulness and flow, when rhythmic drawing creates immersion and calm. The fourth one is neuroaesthetics, when the brain rewards harmony and balance. And the fifth one is embodied cognition, when our hand movements shape our thinking. It's an evidence-based informed practice. It's creativity plus neuroscience. And I have the whole video on the science behind neurographics on my YouTube channel if you are interested. Now let's talk about neurographics and how popular it is and its benefits. So nowadays, people around the world use neurographics to relieve stress and emotional tension, improve relationships and communication, strengthen decision making and confidence, unlock creativity and support life transitions. And you don't need to be an artist. If you can hold a marker and can follow the steps, you can do this. Since its creation in 2014, Neurographics has spread to over 30 countries, and some claim that over 100 countries, in 5 languages. It's taught by around 2,000 of certified instructors and studied in doctoral dissertations in Russia. Participants report reduced stress, improved communications, career breakthroughs, and greater resilience. Some feel changes right away, others notice it over time. Let me explain the difference between NeuroArt and Neurographics. You may have heard about NeuroArt, and while both NeuroArt and Neurographics use flowing lines and intuitive expression, there is an important difference. NeuroArt uses some elements of Neurographics like neurolines and rounding. It doesn't have rules, can be free-flowing process, and it's done without particular structure and intention. Neurographics, however, is a structured and scientifically proven method based on specific algorithms, steps, and principles that are designed to rewire neural pathways, shift emotional states, and create real transformational change. In Neurographics, every line, every intersection, every shape we draw is part of intentional journey, moving us from challenge to solution, from inner conflict to new possibilities. And both are powerful. NeuroArt invites relaxation, while Neurographics invites intentional, structured, inner transformation. Neurographics is a personal development practice, not a substitute for therapy or medical treatment. If you have mental health condition, please consult a professional before using it. In general, Neurographics can be practiced alongside coaching or therapy and can amplify the results. Neurographics combines creativity, mindfulness, and neuroscience into simple, structured practice. If you want to try it, subscribe now and watch my other videos. And Neurographics is not just drawing, it's an intentional transformation. It's a dialogue between your mind, body, emotions, and higher possibilities. A chance to shift from struggle to flow, from fear to creativity, from feeling stuck to living in new freedom. Welcome to the journey. Welcome to Neurographics.